Hello and welcome to the Any Art Netty cooking channel. Now in this one I'm going to be making a genoa cake. So you need dried fruit, mix, glacier cherries, chopped almonds, either lemon or orange zest, self-raising flour, caster sugar, butter, almond extract, 2 large eggs and 3 tablespoons of milk. The recipe will be available to print off in the description below. So the first thing I'm going to do is dry off that fruit it's been soaking to make it nice and plump. Now you can coat that in flour as well so the fruit doesn't sink into the bottom of the cake, it's nice and spread out. I'm also adding a teaspoon of xanthan gum because I'm making a gluten-free version. Omit that if you're using just normal flour, shall we say normal. So I've got my butter there. Now that is the Stork brand. You can use actual butter if you want to, or another variety of baking block. I use that because it's dairy free. And I'm adding my eggs as well in a bit. But first I've added the sugar. I used golden caster sugar. Now I'd whisk that up until it goes lighter and white in colour because you've got lots and lots of air in it then. Because this is a nice light sponge. I've added my eggs. Now I used quail eggs because I couldn't get hold of duck eggs. If you watch my channel I usually use duck eggs because I'm allergic to chicken. So 3 quail's eggs equals 1 chicken egg. Now I've added the self-raising flour and I'm folding that in. I also added obviously the xanthan gum and I did add a baking powder, but don't bother with that, omit that. Now I'm adding the zest. I used orange but feel free to use lemon as well. And there we go, we're going to add the fruit in and the cherries. And this is optional, I added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'm also adding as well, for extra almond flavour, a teaspoon of almond essence. Now interestingly enough, this is based on an Italian recipe known as pan dolce, which translated means sweet bread, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm also adding I'll put how much in the description below, almond flour, or ground almond we know it as in the UK, and mixing that all in, folding it because we don't want to lose any of that air. Now I'll show you the method I use for lining the tray with greaseproof paper. Now as I was saying, with the Italian version, that is a yeasted Christmas cake and they use pine nuts. Now in the UK with our version, genoa cake, which sounds Italian, we use almonds instead of pine nuts, so that's a big difference. Also with it being rather like a bread, being with yeast in it, ours is more like a light fruit cake, if you will. So I found this online, I think it was on Instagram or something like this, where how to easily line the cake tin with your greaseproof paper. It's almost like you're wrapping up a Christmas present, isn't it? So not only have you got the cinnamon, the fruit cake smells going on, but also it's almost like Christmas because you're wrapping it up like a Christmas present. So I've put a piece of greaseproof paper on the top of that. I've just cut a hole in the top to let the air through while it bakes, and that will bake at 150 degrees Celsius, 130 fan. Call that gas mark 2 for about 1 hour and 40 minutes. Pop a skewer in the middle. If it comes out clean, it's baked, and you'll leave that to cool in the tin as long as it takes. Don't take it out of the tin until it's completely cool. Pop it on a wire rack and you're ready to go. So this was mine. Now you can put blanched almonds on the top, add that to your shopping list as well for decoration. Very, very almondy, very delicious, and yeah, beautiful with a cup of tea, really enjoyable. So thank you so much for watching, really appreciate it. Please do check out my other videos as well. I'll be back with more recipes in the near future, and I shall see you again soon. Bye for now.